She doesn't smell very good, so I don't know how long she's been in labor. Yeah, she's not happy. Morning, it's Monday, and I just did a quick count. We only have 23 left to lamb out of 103 in this group. So we are getting there. No lambs this morning. Carissa had one late yesterday afternoon. She was on call yesterday, I was on call Saturday. Oh, it looks like my ewes have taken down a feed rail. So that's on the agenda for today. Today is actually kind of a big day. We have Rebecca coming to scan my ewes that were bred in April. I don't have a feel for how they're gonna do. I'm nervous. I had a really bad scan from my January breed, like this group. This group was only, the mature ewes were 80%, but the majority of this group were ewe lambs, and they were like 40-something%, and they're only having singles. So I will be going back to breeding with cedars in January, and this one's sitting like a dog. So we will see how this scan goes. I was very concerned on those new steel rams that I have, very concerned. I painted those ewes with blue, and that paint I still see. Instead of using a marking harness, I paint the ewes, and then when the rams mount them, they should smear it off. But I just never really saw them doing much, and I had that one ram, if you remember, that I was like, are you a dud? Because he had no paint on his chest. We will see how that group did. Fortunately, there weren't too many ewes with them. I think I only had like 21 ewes in that group. And they surprised me in this group, because I remember when I used those brand new rams in January, same thing. I didn't see a lot of action, but I'm seeing a lot of steel lambs. So they just must be sneaky, I guess. So wish me luck, you guys. Rebecca's supposed to be here at 10:30. Well, I spoke too soon. There was a ewe kind of laying funny, like a dog kind of, and kind of moaning and groaning. And I tried to lift her, I tried to look underneath her, but she's laying on her bum, so I couldn't see. But she has some discharge hanging out, and she looks very uncomfortable. So I am going to see what's going on. She's right here. She's got something hanging out, so she does not look good, so let's get her in and check her out. No. I know, Mama. I'm gonna give you a hand. She doesn't smell very good, so I don't know how long she's been in labor. And if she was sitting like that, it's hard to know because they're not straining. So we will see what we get here. My guess is this lamb is coming backwards, and it's been stuck for a while because she's not looking very happy. And yeah, it can happen. She doesn't smell very good, so I do feel a head here. Oh my god, this is so hard. I'm gonna say the lamb is probably dead because it can be a really hard pull if they're not helping. So I got a foot. Gross. She smells so bad. Okay, I got another foot, but I don't like usually pulling out both feet without a head. Oh, yuck. Why do you smell so bad? Alright, I got some lube. Oh, you smell so bad. Alright. I know, Mom, it's hard when you're not alive. And she's got like no amniotic fluid. Just awful. Awful, awful, awful. Sorry, Mom. Oh. Here's the other one. Alright, let's get this other one. I'm so sorry. But if I don't get it out, I'm gonna lose this view. I might lose her anyway. She does not look good. Yeah, they're already starting to kind of rot out. That's a girl. That's a girl. So, 2 nice big lambs, but they're just, her placenta was not good. Oh. That's so bad. That's really bad. They were positioned right, so I'm not really sure what happened. I don't know, but she was not spitting them out. So unless they had died inside her a while ago, it smells like they've been deceased for a while inside her, because it should not smell like this. It smells really bad. If lambs do die inside of you, and it makes labor really, really hard, like really hard, because the lamb does 50% of the work. Her amniotic fluid, for whatever reason, it felt like a dry birth, a dry delivery. I can't feel my arm. That sucks. And she does not look happy. I'm going to give her some antibiotic, and I'm going to give her Medicam because she's in shock. And I'll get rid of these lambs. People ask me what I do with lambs that don't make it. They get composted. That is a shame. Not a great way to start a day when I'm already a little bit stressed about this scan, but and they're twins. I've been waiting for twins. Alright guys, let's get this cleaned up. We'll get you some stuff soon, eh? Yeah, she's not happy. So Mom's been sitting here for a while, pushing. So I'm not sure if I should let her be or check her. Oh, I think I see something coming. I think we might be alright. Do that. Okay, I might move her to a pen. Just give her a hand. How's Kenzie? Okay, that was a good thing I was here, because that one was not coming out right. That's a girl. Just had to get it going the right way. Hi. There you go. Yeah. There you go. All yours. Is there any more in there while I'm here? No, I think that's it. Okay, that's another one that's not coming into her milk. So I'm going to feed them a bottle in a bit and give her some oxytocin and see if that'll help. Wow, my exposure is crazy. Well, I went to get a bottle and she laid down almost on her lamb and spit out another one. So I did get some colostrum in the tube, but this one won't take it quite yet. It's still not even licked off. So I will let Mom bond. It's lunchtime now, so I'm gonna run into the house and quickly have some lunch. And then I'll try and feed it after lunch. Okay. And I better make it a quick lunch because I think I got 2 lambing down there. One anyway. That one, I think. Yeah. And then the one behind her is looking weird. What's up? What's up? Mm-hmm. All right, we'll let her be. All right, I just had lunch. I'm gonna try and see if that baby will drink now, the triplet. And I'm going to, ooh, she's laying down again. I wonder if she's got another one. And then I wanna check on that ewe that was lambing before I left for lunch. Oh, there's a baby. What are you doing? She's laying down again. I wonder if she's got 4. Here's the other one. You got another one in you? Your babies are hungry. I don't know. I guess I could check. My ewe that had the really traumatic birth this morning has passed away. I gotta get her out of this pen somehow. Thankfully the door's right there. Right there. So I'll have to see if maybe Jess can come and help me move her. sooner than later because it's really warm today. That ewe still is acting funny. And I checked her for another and I couldn't feel one. So I'm not sure what's going on. Something's going on with her. She still hasn't come into her milk. I'll have to move that one and her baby up here so I can check her for milk. I should actually, she's got her water bag. If she's not having another lamb, I should grab one of these triplets and put it on her. I think Mama's having another one, so much for fostering. Not that I can anyway, because she won't come into her milk. We have another one. I didn't get it on camera, guys. Sorry, I just have my phone because my camera's in the fire room and I had to help quick. So we have a baby. Hi, you're awfully yellow. If this is your first kind of year with me, these yellow lambs can happen. And what it is this lamb was taking a while to come out. And what can happen is they actually kind of excrete their feces inside that water bag. So you can see it here. See all this? This is just their little poops. And then it kind of just stains because it's in that water. And it just makes the water kind of browny yellow. And then you have a yellow lamb. Okay? So that is how yellow lambs come to be. But she will lick that off if she's a good mom, which I think she is. And then it'll get as white as that lamb's head. See, like just barely anything. Probably want some more water, eh, Mom? Just gonna show you. Just relax. I had some, barely. There we go. See? Colostrum, but barely. Hey? You hungry again? I'll go get a bottle. You guys, I'm getting a little bit frustrated. The one that just lambed, full udder. Like their udders look big and full and no damage at all. But again, another one not letting down her milk. And it's these pink tagged ewes. And the pink tags mean that they were born in 2016. I'm just starting to get that feeling in my gut that something's going on that I don't know or understand. These are replacement ewes, so these are ones that I grew. And they would have been fine in 20. I'll have to go through and see if I can see what number they are and if I had issues before, but I've never had to use oxytocin before, ever, for milk letdown. And I've had to use it twice already in this group. I'm gonna have to use it for these two. And then the only lambs I've really pulled off, besides the one with the engorged teats, have all been because of inadequate milk supply. So I just texted Jamie, my feed guy, and just saying, have I missed something? What is going on? We haven't really changed anything. We've changed the feed now just because we got into first cut, but the first cut's better. You know when you get that gut feeling that something's off? It's gnawing at me a little bit right now. That's why there's experts in my life, because I am not that. So on a really good note today, mind my big fan, the ewes scanned really well, like 85% well. It was just a really pleasant surprise, so really happy with these guys. Rebecca comes and she scans, so for twins they're marked in the middle of their back, for singles they're marked in the front shoulder, and then for triplets or anything above it, she marks them on the back. And today we used red paint. And then if they're open, she just does a line down the back. And tomorrow, I think what I'll do is, I just put them all back together just to keep her moving so there's not a lot of slowdown. And then tomorrow, I think I'll grab Carissa and we will take the open ones out of the pen and put them in their own little pen. And the ones that have just missed for their first time will get a second chance. And the ones that have 2 lines on them, there was a few. That was their second offense, and they only get 2 misses and then they get shipped. So twin, 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 and this would be a single, and that would be over a triplet. Oh, nope, I lied. That's a breeding mark. That's single. So quite a few twins. And then Popcorn has the line. Popcorn, we all know Popcorn well. This is the first miss she's actually ever had, which is disappointing because I saw her get bred. You can tell her paint mark that she had, the green one, it got rubbed off. So she was busy, but no pregnancy. Billy's mom got pregnant, didn't you? So she's gonna have twins. Good girl. And she also doesn't miss very often, if ever. So that is amazing. So yeah, she just lambed in December and we're in June right now, so they do come back pretty quick. These guys are all due in September, I think around the 12th, something like that. Oh wow, it's been a day. Really good timing. My feed guy showed up, he wanted to look at what I was seeing, and right before he got here, that ewe that had the triplets laid down on one of her triplets when I was mixing her milk. So I ran, I got the ewe up, and I think I saved the lamb. I just fed it some bottle and it looks better, but oh my goodness, that ewe. And then I was thinking to myself just before Jamie got here, I'm like, she's acting a lot like she's got preg tox, and I'm like, and that does happen to the fatter, the bigger ewes. So he came and he's like, I talked to Rex, my vet, and he said treat her for preg tox. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I said she was acting. This one more than anything was acting like she had preg tox, but I just hadn't heard of it like after they lamb. I've heard of it. I've struggled with it before they lamb, but not after. And this group, I hadn't think this group had struggled with it at all. But maybe some of these ewes that have kind of not come into their milk very fast, maybe that's been the problem. So I treated them with my glycol orally and this calcium borogluconate. So I said, well, how many times a day? So we're going to try once and see if they kind of come overnight. I've pulled that little one that got laid on. I pulled it out and put it in the pen right beside her. I'm just scared that ewe's gonna fall on the other 2, so I don't really know what to do. So I'm hoping this calcium will work quickly. So anyway, that's the update. We figured out what the problem is, so it is good to have, I tell you, my team around me today has like really bailed me out. So very important as sheep farmers or any farmers to have a really good support system around you, because there's some of those days that you're just scratching your head going, I don't know what the problem is. So anyway, very thankful for all that. My little lammy that got laid on drank a whole, well, half a bottle, and I put him in this pen with the rest of them. So he's got some friends. I just don't trust Mom. I treated them both with the stuff. I did leave her with those twins, which I'm kind of scared about, but fingers crossed that they'll be okay. I'm gonna leave instructions for Carissa to feed colostrum to all the lambs. There's 5 lambs in total that need topped up, and then let's hope tomorrow proves to be a better day, and hopefully they come into their milk.